Give you guys my thoughts on tonight's final segment of TNA Impact involving Samoa Joe and Magnus. The face-off. Pretty much their final, confrontation before they go at it at Lockdown in the steel cage for the world title. And pretty much both of them in the ring, and Magnus pretty much tells Samoa Joe that, when they were tag teams, when they won titles in Japan and in TNA, Samoa Joe, always had that sort of jealousy towards Magnus. And even when they were in the Bound for Glory series and the spotlight was on Magnus, Samoa Joe wanted to form a team with Magnus again, and this time in the main event Mafia. And how after the Mafia split, the main event, was Magnus. Magnus became, the world champion, and he hogged the spotlight. And it ate Samoa Joe alive. And how Samoa Joe has this thing where he always gets enraged and furious, and it always costs him. It pretty much doesn't let him win the big one, if you kind of get what I'm saying with that. And then Samoa Joe got on the mic and said, you're right, I do get enraged, I do get furious, and I know that I can easily beat my opponent, when I have him beat, but in his words, he likes to drink their pain and shed their blood, and he gets a kick out of it. And then he says that pretty much at Lockdown, he's going to beat Magnus, whether it be by a knockout or he's going to just choke him out. And at the end of it, you see Magnus trying to punch Samoa Joe, and he gets him in the corner, but really to no avail, because Samoa Joe locks in that rear naked choke, and the show ends with Magnus just tapping out. I'm going to be honest, I know that Magnus is going to win, but I would love to see Samoa Joe win the title. I feel like Samoa Joe has been in TNA for a long time, and yes, he was a former world champion. He's been the world champ back in 2008, 2009, I believe. And after that, his momentum really was derailed. He really wasn't in the mix, if you get what I mean. After that, it's into other people. And I feel like Samoa Joe is the guy that deserves to be the world champion. And the same way as an Austin Aries. But then again, with TNA, you get what you get. I don't mind it really, but I think what TNA is going in the direction of Jeff Hardy, with Jeff Hardy coming back, and apparently he will be part of Team MVP. And it makes you think as well with Jeff Hardy. Well, he played both Will-O-the-Wisp and Jeff Hardy at the same time. Only time will tell as well. But I think that TNA is going to go with Jeff Hardy versus Magnus down the line, because obviously Jeff Hardy left and he lost that Dixieland match to Magnus in the world title final. Even though, yes, Jeff Hardy lost in a very controversial way with Brockstar Spud pushing him off the ladder. But then again, these are just my assumptions. I could be wrong here, but you never know. But nonetheless, I'm looking forward to Lockdown. I'm sure it will be a great show. I'm sure the main event is something to watch at least, you know what I'm saying? But again, time will tell. This is my point of views. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section of this video, whether you agree or disagree with me. Do you think Magnus will win? Do you think Joe will win? Do you think they'll go with the Magnus versus Jeff Hardy? Or if not, have, Magnus versus Bobby Roode? Who knows? Let me know your thoughts. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you later next vid. I'm out. Peace.